1. Alec Guinness, Hitler, The Last 10 Days, 1973. 2. Anthony Hopkins, The Bunker, 1981 TV movie. 3. Luther Adler, The Desert Fox, The Story of Rommel, 1951. 4. Bruno Ganz, Downfall, 2004, perhaps the best portrayal. 5. Gunter Meisner, The Winds of War, 1983. 6. Derek Jacobi, Inside the Third Reich, 1982 TV movie. 7. Steven Berkoff, War and Remembrance, 1988 to 1989. 8. Robert Carlyle, Hitler, The Rise of Evil, 2003 TV miniseries. 9. Richard Basehart, Hitler, 1962. 10. Luther Adler, The Magic Face, 1951. Asterisk Martin Wuttke, Inglorious Bastard, 2009. Asterisk Luther Adler as Hitler in The Twilight Zone. A top 10 list of actors who have portrayed Adolf Hitler compiled by Bing GPT Artificial Intelligence, with some corrections.
Many actors have taken on the challenge of portraying Adolf Hitler, one of the most notorious and evil figures in history. Some have done it for comedy, some for drama, and some for satire. Here are some of the top 10 actors who have played Hitler in movies and TV, according to various sources. Charlie Chaplin in The Great Dictator, 1940. Chaplin was one of the first to mock Hitler on screen, using his famous Little Tramp character as a Jewish barber who is mistaken for the dictator. The film was a bold statement against fascism and war at a time when many Americans were still isolationist. Alec Guinness in Hitler, The Last 10 Days, 1973. Guinness was a respected British actor who portrayed Hitler in his final days in his Berlin bunker. He tried to capture the madness and senility of the leader, without making him sympathetic or humanizing him too much. Anthony Hopkins in The Bunker, 1981. Hopkins is another acclaimed British actor who played Hitler in a TV movie about his last days. He gave a riveting and powerful performance, showing Hitler's paranoia, delusions, and rage. Bruno Ganz in Downfall, 2004. Ganz was a Swiss actor who delivered an iconic and realistic portrayal of Hitler in his final hours. He showed the dictator's emotional breakdowns, violent outbursts, and moments of tenderness with his loyal secretary. His performance spawned many internet memes and parodies. Robert Carlyle in Hitler, The Rise of Evil, 2003. Carlyle is a Scottish actor who played Hitler in a TV miniseries that chronicled his rise to power from his childhood to his election as Chancellor. He showed Hitler's charisma, ambition, and ruthlessness, as well as his personal relationships and insecurities. Taika Waititi in Jojo Rabbit, 2019. Waititi is a New Zealand actor and director who played Hitler as an imaginary friend of a young Nazi boy in this satirical comedy. He made Hitler a goofy and absurd figure, who gave bad advice and childish insults to the boy. He also mocked Hitler's racism and ideology. Ian McKellen in Countdown to War, 1989. McKellen is a famous British actor who played Hitler in a TV docudrama that recreated the events leading up to World War II. He showed Hitler's diplomatic maneuvers, political speeches, and military decisions, as well as his personal life and health problems. Noah Taylor in Max, 2002. Taylor is an Australian actor who played Hitler as a young aspiring artist in this fictional drama. He showed Hitler's frustration, anger, and resentment at being rejected by the art world, and his gradual attraction to politics and nationalism. Bobby Watson in various films. Watson was an American actor who played Hitler more than any other actor, appearing in at least 9 films between 1942 and 1962. He usually played Hitler for comic relief, exaggerating his mannerisms and speech. Some of his films were The Devil with Hitler, 1942, The Nasty Nuisance, 1943, The Miracle of Morgan's Creek, 1944, A Foreign Affair, 1948, The Story of Mankind, 1957, On the Double, 1961, and The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, 1962. David Bamber in Valkyrie, 2008. Bamber is an English actor who played Hitler in this historical thriller about a plot to assassinate him by German officers. He showed Hitler's physical decline, mental instability, and distrust of his generals. These are some of the actors who have portrayed Adolf Hitler on screen, each with their own approach and interpretation. They have faced criticism, controversy, or praise for their performances, depending on how they depicted one of the most hated men in history.